Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast, this time talking about monthly range release from Torchwood number 47, 47, Drive. This podcast is recorded in my parked car on a rainy day because the builders are still at my house. This is my only chance, so I apologise for the noise of heavy drops of, March rainfall bashing on the roof of my car. Kind of fitting though, because this review is for Drive. Now, Drive is by David Llewellyn. This story is arguably even more Welsh than the story set in the hills that I reviewed so long ago. It has the feel of someone who's not just lived in Cardiff, but lived in Cardiff. The geography feels right. God knows if it is or not. Probably is, but it feels perfect. And it feels of its time as well, because remember, Torchwood itself, you're looking at a decade plus. Actually, if it's season 2, you're looking at, 15 years? Oh, I don't even want to think about how long ago that was. So, what's it about? As always, here's the synopsis. They know everything about Cardiff. They hear the city's secrets, they move between hidden places, they understand its nightmares, and they're the people you turn to if you're in trouble. They're the taxi drivers. Toshiko Sato, wounded and desperate, wakes up in the back of a cab. She's got one night to save the city, and the meter's running. You've got a handful of characters who are so well drawn and so well performed that it would be just a shame for them never to reappear in Torchwood. Genuinely, I'd love them to come back because, like the Call of Cthulhu games that I've been enjoying of late, it's the tiny little people who make a massive difference. And that's what's going on here. Characters you've never met before, just fitting in perfectly into the Torchwood universe. Yes, there's that whole thing about, the city is a character, but it is, here, so much more of a character than usual. It's well drawn, it's incredibly well observed, and you know what, it'll stop you getting into a cab the next time you're allowed out and saying, "Quiet night?" Yeah, because what you've got is an actual real person, a real taxi driver going on here. And she's just great. Yes, there's a chase across the city. Yes, there's stuff going on. But you know what? It comes across as more than just a standard MacGuffin. It's actually well thought out. Because that is what makes a great story. You've got your theme, your working practices in front of you, the way it's all structured. But the motivations, the actual plot devices that get you there, if they can be made to work as well, which they are here, then everything fits perfectly and you end up with a cracking story that just feels, like I've said, ludicrously real. Here's the trailer. Decide for yourself, as always. But until next time, be seeing you.
And I'm going to need your help tonight, if that's okay.
Depends what sort of help you need.
I just need you to drive.
Bloody hell! What happened?
I said drive!
From Big Finish Productions, Torchwood, Drive.
Our target's on the move.
Our target? Listen, I'm just a driver.
It'll be pretty bad. It could take out half the city centre.
I've got my husband at home eating a curry. I've got my daughter going on about her boyfriend troubles. I'm going to be a grandmother in 3 weeks. I got a life. Why should I help you? We got company.
Who?
2 cars, load of men got out. Some of them had guns.
Oh, God.
Take my hand.
What? No.
They will kill us. Take my hand.
So what do we do?
I hope you've got your seatbelt on.
Big Finish. We love stories.
He's moving again. It's really struggling to pin him down. Chicken Village? Okay.
And while you're there, get me some chicken dippers.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher, and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.